Hi sugar, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you eventually come across this video. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Hannah and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based here in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. And if you're a returning subscriber, you all are just too good, too wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to just dive right into the cocoa of today because I have two gists for you people, but I don't know which one to gist you people first. I think I should go with this one that I decided to film because I came back here to film this video, this particular place that I'm sitting, because this was where I sat and I filmed the armed robbery breaking video where armed robbers broke into my sister's compound and robbed a whole lot of people. Okay, so I decided to come out here and film another interesting video. You know, they say every day is for the thief, but one day is for the owner of the house. Yes. So I remember, if you haven't watched that video, just I think it's like 5 videos before this one, where armed robbers attacked my sister's compound or my house. That's what I titled it. Yeah. So in that video, I know I made mention of how a similar incident happened around my store where a group of armed men robbed people's compound in that my store area. And then secondly, when I initially moved into my store, my new location, I shared the preparation and everything. I remember I shared with you all how I secured the roof of my store. You know, people use iron to secure the roof of their store, but I used plank. They call it abubok in Africa. I used plank. Yes, so I used plank to secure the roof of my building. That's inside the roof from beginning to end. While some people use the same plank, some people use iron and all of that. 2 months, either 2-3 months ago, there was a woman that passed on around my store area. She's from that community. So she joined, either she joined or she is. Well, yeah, she is a core member of the EPO. EPO means masquerade. She's a core member of EPO, and you know, these masquerades that come out during festive season or burials or whatnot, different kinds. So she's a core member of EPO and she's well recognized. She's an elderly woman, and I think she's a very old woman. So the woman passed, and from the day she passed till today that I'm talking to you people, EPO has been roaming. Every day they come out, they pass the streets, they walk from the beginning to the end, and they finally go and land in her compound. Because initially they had banned EPO in that area, even though this video has nothing to do with EPO, but I don't know why I'm making it so EPO-ish. Anyways, initially they had banned masquerades from patrolling in that area, even during festive season, because there was an incident. You know, all this masquerade, there's always a spiritual connection to it. So there was an incident where a masquerade or EPO, yeah, attacked a pregnant woman. Yes, and unalived the pregnant woman, like facts. So since that incident, they have banned EPO masquerade in that area. So there's no EPO masquerade that moves around, especially the deadly ones. You know, there are different kinds of masquerades. So especially the ones that are usually possessed, they don't allow those ones move. But the ones that use these decorative outfits and costumes, I think they permit that one with this very long masquerade that usually move around. Anyways, so since that woman died, from the day she died till today that I'm talking to you people, masquerades are always patrolling, you know, the road. The ones that will pursue people with cutlass. I think I've actually captured a few of them. The one that will pursue people with cutlass, the one that are black, the one that are red, the one that are green, different colors, and every different colors. But I've not seen all these beautiful masquerades that they use for weddings. They are not involved. But the EPO that I've been seeing in that my store area, the wicked ones, I have aligned, or I have tabled two connecting factors to the story I'm about to give you all. So yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. This video is going up today. Recently I've been giving you people real-time gists. So yesterday being Monday, they finally caught a thief. Yes, you heard me. One day, every day is for the thief, but one day is for the owner. They finally caught a thief. This one is not an armed robber, it's a thief. In that my area, there is a guy that newly, or a man rather, that newly moved into that area, and he sells phones, phone accessories, ring lights, all these gadgets. And I don't even think it's up to 2 months he moved. So probably he's not aware, or he was aware, or maybe he's yet to, I don't know. But the roof of his store is not secured. But after this incident, he said that he's actually making preparations to do that. Now, because of the EPO that has been patrolling the road, a young man or a young boy, I don't know what to call him, painted himself black, wore only panties. When I mean panties, for my Obodo Igbo people, is not trouser, it's underwear, pants, drawers. He wore pants and tied this black scarf on his waist, used green leaf on his head, and then painted himself black from head to toe, like he was completely black. So he passed through the roof of that store and then landed in the lion's den. He landed in the lion's den. In the Bible, when Daniel was put in the lion's den, God shut the mouth of the lion. You know, God sent his angels and they shut the mouth of the lion, and Daniel came out. You know, in the book, the king came and said, "Oh, Daniel, has the God whom you serve come to your rescue?" Daniel Nesia, yes, so Igwe Ohaneze, I have been rescued. But here, reverse is the case, you know. There was no Holy Spirit involved, and God did not come to his intervention. So he landed in the store, stark, naked, black in complexion. Unknown to him. Yeah. For him to do that, I'm sure this is something that he always does, but unknown to him, this day was his final kineko. Ikoye Juna in Cop Donfo. He didn't know that there was somebody sleeping inside the store. Yes, he didn't know. So when he landed, he came in and then he met his fate. I don't know what transpired inside the store, but when he came in, he met his fate, and then the man that was sleeping, because the owner of the store has two guys. So one is actually a security guy, and because of he hadn't put the protector yet, so he put somebody in the store, you know, as if he knew. You know, when you're selling gadgets and phones and everything, you have to be security conscious. So the onyori, the criminal, when he landed, a young guy, he's first of all started receiving beatings. So that was how they caught him. I really do not know what transpired, because I cannot give the full details of what transpired, because this is what I heard and came and saw. You understand? So they beat him. This was in the early hours of Monday morning. They beat him and then reserved him, key and a chain, like they bundled him in a chain and padlocked the chain, you know. In Aba, that I grew up in, Aba people will do what is called jungle justice, which is actually not good, but they would have served him jungle justice straight up. He would have met his ancestors. Even though I have actually seen where they carried out jungle justice here in Akwa Ibom State, but it is not as rampant as it is in Aba. And in Aba, I want again, forget about, it's over. So they called the guy, put chains around him, and padlocked him, and reserved him for the committee. So when it was daybreak, obviously the store was already open. People had already started hearing the ba ba ba. But by daybreak, everything had unfolded. So they called, the owner had come, you know, they decided on what to do with the guy. Some people were saying they should take him to the village council, whatever, because the guy is from that community. So the guy said, the owner of the store said, no, you need to take him to go any village council, that he's going to take him to the police station. So that was how they eventually apprehended a criminal. Like, the criminal fell, he fell into his cell. Like, you know, he fell into the prison by himself and with himself. He wasn't cajoled, he wasn't forced. He just voluntarily fell into the cell. You understand? This is something that has been happening, even though it hasn't happened in a while in that area. Probably he targeted that store because he noticed that the store sells phones and all these accessories. The thing is, when these Igbo people move around, young guys will be running with the masquerade. Some people will run inside people's shops in the name of their escaping or dodging the masquerade. So I'm sure that guy he ran into that store during the day and noticed that there wasn't any protection or protector or whatever. So he prepared himself, you know, to invade. Unfortunately for him, he fell into the lion's den, and the Holy Spirits were not present to shut the mouth of the lion, and then he was devoured. Anyways, yeah, that's what I wanted to come here and share with you all, because it's really quite unfortunate that people in this hard time, you know, will still have the mind to raid people's stores, raid people's houses, you know, carry somebody's hard-earned money, properties, and all of that. That thing that they always say, every day is for the thief, one day is for the owner. They actually asked him if this is the first time. Obviously he will say it's the first time, but no, I doubt it is his first time, because how did he know that they are always passing through the roof? How did he know? And the tactics with which he dropped, according to the guy that caught him, because the guy that caught him is actually a security guy that the owner of the store hired from one prominent security agencies here in Rio. And it was just quite unfortunate how everything unfolded. Well, I want to say it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the guy, but it's fortunate for the owner of the store. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. I'm going to run to the store now and talk to you all later. Bye.